And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go, son.
Now it's Fields. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we
enjoy.
Share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
It's a gain of 10. 11. First down, Cincinnati. Dot.
Now they go play action now. Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase finding the end zone yet again. And the Bengals continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Fields. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. 3rd and 19. To throw is Fields. And the pressure gets to him again. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Bengals extend their lead yet again. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On the move past the 40 and down to the 29-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Logan Wilson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
A 49-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Bengals are pouring it on. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields now to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Now Fields. Under pressure, they got him again. Daxton Hill, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now 3rd down and very long.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Fields. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Burrow. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Darrell Taylor in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Off the play fake, here's Burrow, buying time to his left. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
After the sack on 1st down, Fields. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Now a give, running left is Harris. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he's able to get it out of there. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Gun, gun. Cut. Cut.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that'll be caught. And all the way down to the 5.
Gotta go.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase finding the end zone yet again. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Do it.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
2nd and 10.
551. 551. Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Fields. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. B.J. Hill able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's now 3rd down.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
I'm fine. Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Throw left side complete to Chase. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
11 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McPherson now for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Hey, here we go. Right.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Fields. He gets it complete to Harris. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Fields. Open man. There's Darnell Washington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Throwing again is Fields. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Sam Hubbard getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Boswell's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Darrell Taylor picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Cincinnati, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, their playoff